and welcome to another Pokémon Randomized Nuzlocke, but this time we're doing Pokémon Alpha Sapphire. The rules of the Nuzlocke are as follows. You only get one encounter per route. If a Pokémon faint, it is no longer usable and then either has to be released into the wild or put into your PC. If you run away or knock out the wild encounter, you must skip or forfeit the route and then proceed until you get to the next route. You can only have one type on the team at a time. Cannot have duplicate typings. Normal flying will be using the normal typing instead of it being flying. Since with Gen 6 being the main basis, there are going to be primary flying types now, so we do not have to pretend that normal flying is flying type as primary. Abilities, items, marts, trainers, and wild Pokemon are all randomized, so we could literally be getting anything and everything if we're lucky. Nuzlocke does not start until Pokeballs are acquired, so if you knock out or get knocked out before you get Pokeballs, the run is still good. You do not have to worry about having to restart the run all over again. And then lastly, the Nuzlocke ends when no more Pokemon are usable. If you still have some in the box, you can continue your run, but you have to have a new, fresh team to resume where you got knocked out from. In the last episode, after finally conquering the Team Aqua hideout, it was finally time to make our way over to Moss Deep. On the way over, we immediately got our first encounter, which was another Surfmon, a Tentacruel. Then once we arrived in Moss Deep, we went and surfed around a bit offshore and got ourselves another good Surfmon, a Celio as a backup. Then we went north afterwards and caught ourselves another good flying mon, a Staravia. Afterwards, I decided to get one more encounter before the gym, and somehow ran into a Tornadus, which, after a hefty battle which resulted in losing our star Firemon, the one and only Doomslayer, we somehow managed to catch it and named it Caesar. For reasons. So before taking on the gym, we replaced our Doomslayer with our smelly little friend, the Skuntank, leveled it up to learn a fire move, and then entered the gym. Which, after battling some trainers, flipping some switches, and running around a little bit, we have arrived at the duo gym leaders. Which, after a very easy start with our Bouffalon somehow one-hit KOing the Beedrill, it actually looked like we could get through it without any more losses, but then the enemy Geodude exploded and almost took both Mons down, but luckily our boy survived, and we only lost our latest Surfmon to luckily get our 7th badge. But now that we have 7 badges, it is time to make our way down to the undersea cavern to stop Team Aqua from reviving the legendary and destroying the world as we know it. But can we make it there safely and without any issues? Or will an unexpected encounter actually be a blessing in disguise? Watch and find out. Like if you enjoy, and the rules of the Nuzlocke are in the description below. So thanks again. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Pokémon Alpha Sapphire number 18. Almost said 19, but no, it was 18 because the last episode that went up was number 17. So if you saw that episode or the little recap, yeah, we had a little accident, i.e. Geodude self-destructed and it took out our Surfmon, so we kinda don't have one yet. And of course I was also, I think a couple weeks ago, so, because I was bulking ahead of, you know, getting braces and whatnot, so I apologize if, you know, if it sounds weird for a little while, but I'm still in the process of getting used to them and being able to speak with them and everything. So it's still a bit of a learning process. So Again, I'm terribly, terribly sorry if I sound weird for a little while, but... Yeah, so we're gonna go with, Tentacruel, because I do believe, Tentacruel can learn Dive, because not only did we get a badge last time, but we also got the HM of Dive. Actually, it can learn Dive. Awesome. Awesome. But let's see, what do we want to get rid of? Yeah, let's get rid of Barrier and Bubble Beam. Let's get rid of those. Because that way we'll still have, like, a really decent, poison, options, and we can still have good water options. So... And also this way, it won't take that long to level up Ursula. Because it's just gonna be, some rare candies, and then we're good. So I get rid of Bubble Beam, even though Bubble Beam could be pretty good. So... There we go. Rare candies, there you are. So, we've got actually quite a bit to talk about, oh wait, Brian is actually good. I mean, we got Poison Jab, we'll be good. We'll be good if we need it. But yeah, so since last time, not only did I get braces, but also did get a crown, put on my tooth. Because, at first, like, they were gonna put, like, a filling in it, but turns out it wasn't that bad. Which luckily did not need to get a root canal either, so... I am totally a-okay with that. I didn't even do that. So that was a couple weeks ago. So, now... I'll just bump everyone up to 42. So now I have a permanent crown on my top. Like top molar in the back. And... Now I got braces, and... It was a learning experience, and that's putting it one way. Because when I first had them in, it was weird getting used to them because it kept on like poking and whatnot. So they had these wax strips to use, and of course my brain thought, oh, you know, I can just rip off one tiny piece and it'll be good. No, it's like kind of I guess it's kind of like a little bit thicker than like a quarter, you know, like a little bit thicker than it, and you know, then rip off like half of it and just put that in wherever spot it was like digging in at. And after a while, I got used to it, except for this one spot, where I think it's still kind of digging in, where it's kind of rubbing at. But otherwise, it's been kind of easy, just kind of dealing with it, especially since I'll be having them in for 2.5 years, which, you know, kind of already knew it was gonna be like that for a while. But because of my damn dental insurance that I got through my work, which we'll go ahead and get another dive encounter. We'll get one dive encounter, and whatever we get is what we get. But yeah, so thanks to my my dental insurance, I had to pay out of pocket for it, and I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be that bad. But the fact that that's the top list. We don't want to go there yet. Don't want to go there yet. But yeah, so because apparently, according to my dental insurance, I apparently was past the age threshold of being able to get it covered. And I think I already have a Route 129 encounter. I am pretty sure. And even though it's a Polytoad, I'm not gonna be using it either way. Won't be using it. Wait, 130 though. That's new. I know that much. I know that's new. You know what? I think I'm kind of good. I think I don't need a Cleffa. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, so because of that, I had to pay $1,000 because my dental insurance was like, nope, you're a little too old for it, so screw you, buddy. So I had to put that much down for a down payment on top of having to pay like a couple $100 a month. And I'll be having them in until January of 2028. So I'll be having them in for quite a while. And we're lucky we can just fly back to Moss Deep, and not we can just fly back here to surf over. That also works. So that works. Which again, like I was kind of already prepared to have them in for a while. It's just like an extra 6 months that they'll be in for. Like I'm not gonna be, you know, too worried about it. Which actually kind of works out, because by then, my car will be paid off. Only thing I really have to worry about at that point will be braces and, student loans. But other than that, it's like, I don't think it'll be bad. I'm sure at some point, like, everything will be totally fine. Won't be poking or anything. Because my main thing that I was worried about was, you know, if my lip was gonna get caught in it, but no. No, we are, we're all good on that front. Hitmonlee's not bad. It's another good, fighting mon to have. The real question is, did I bring anything to catch it with? That's the question. Pokeballs. Yeah, we should be good. Should be good. So, the big point of this episode is just trying to catch the legendary. And we have the entire seafloor cavern area, which is another encounter we can get. And to fight the admin there. So I think I might bump everyone to 45. Because I do need to see what the ace for Wallace is. Because that'll give me like a nice ballpark to again to kind of guesstimate. Also, this thing is waking up after one turn. Is that your ability to wake up super quick? Because it's always only been one turn and then you immediately wake up, and I don't like that. Yeah, it has to have an ability of being able to wake up super quick. Also, I keep on forgetting that I have Sweet Scent. I don't know if that would work on the water. I mean, it's definitely something I can try. Oh my god, it didn't wake up. Wow. Who'da thunk? But yeah, so now I go back and back to the orthodontist on the 13th. Kind of like a little checkup, I guess. Make sure everything is still good. Which I did have. I like to think of it as a little little scare, I suppose. Because when they put the temporary crown in a couple weeks ago, I don't know if it was like from then or if it was like after that, but around that time, the front bracket on the tooth, the wire from that, from the tooth next to it, somehow it came out from under and was going across like the corner of the tooth and then went right back under. And the only way I knew about that because it was on a Saturday, and we was doing a stream, and like I went to go breathe it in, because like my nose is kind of stuffed up a little bit, so I try to breathe through my mouth, and like I knew something was weird, so I'm like, all right, let me go check it real quick. What did name it, Bruce? Yeah, like I knew something was like a little weird, and I was like, I gotta check it out. And that's when I saw that the wire was out and then coming under. So my only thought was, all right, let me push this back under, because that way it's not gonna, somehow, like, if I gotta eat something, like, I don't want it to break on me, or if something else happens and it kind of chips off the tooth and I gotta get that tooth taken out. I just didn't want to, risk it. So I just put it back under, called him, and went back the Monday after to have them look at it. And luckily they're like, yeah, you're all good. You did what you needed to do. You pushed it back in. It all looks good. So yeah, like we'll see for your appointment next month. And it's like, all right, cool. And I even told him, I was like, I just wanted to make sure like everything was good, and like I didn't do anything wrong. Like nothing was like jacked up or anything. But they're like, yeah, nope, you're good. Catch you later. So like left, and then they kind of been trying to deal with it for a little while. But other than like the first few days with them, like it wasn't all that bad. It was just more of trying to get like the soreness worked out, which is still there, like little bit. But I think that's only because, you know, with the braces on and trying to still chew and all that stuff, like it's still gonna have a little bit there. But for the most part, like it's all still good. And having to like brush like a certain way, because you know I gotta go above and under the brackets themselves, so I gotta do all this other stuff with it. And yeah, so it's been pretty wild. Do I have rock smash? No, I don't. And we will need rock smash. Damn. Alright, which one of you? Alright, Paul, we will have you learn rock smash. At least for now. See, what I need to do is I need to find another move to replace Shockwave. I need to find an item so I can have it relearn a move. Because while I like Shockwave, he's more physical than anything. So hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt. So we'll see how this is gonna go. I think we can get an encounter here if we're lucky. Alright, strength. Right. What are your moves again? Did you have... Yeah, you're all good. I think we'll go with our boy. We'll take off, what is it, takedown? Yeah, we'll get rid of, takedown. There we go. Now we're all good. But let's just hope that the legendary that we get is gonna be good. I just have to hope that we get something good. Because if not, and we get something that's kind of mediocre, am I supposed to go this way? We're about to find out. The answer is no. But it's dupes. It's dupes. We caught one before, so we don't gotta worry about that. But hopefully we can get something good, because I would love to have another awesome encounter. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually one of my more preferred ground types. I am okay with that. I am okay with that. And the one thing I'm not entirely sure about is whether or not I want to try and do like the wormhole stuff to get like another legendary encounter. I might. I might. It's just really dependent on what encounters I'll get before I get to that point. We'll sleep powder. Because if we get like a really good box art legendary, like if we get a Rayquaza, yeah, well, I'm not gonna do any other wormholes. Like I might do them just to have like a backup mon, like just in case, but more often than not, I probably won't even go for them. I know there's an island that we can try to and do for another encounter, but it's really gonna be dependent on if we can find it first. What is his name? Yeah, Donnie. Good old Donnie. So, I'm just okay that we're getting some really good encounters. You know? We got Donphan. We got Celia. We got man, we got some good stuff. All right. Water puzzle. Water puzzle. There we go. Or at least I think this is where we're supposed to go. I haven't played this in years. So I just have to hope that, okay, so this is a mandatory battle, alright. This will give me a nice little, oh, that's a Mega Aerodactyl. That's not good. 38. Alright. Well, that was pointless. I mean, it kind of works out unless... Alright. It doesn't have Voltage Orb, that's good. That's good. That is all good. See, I'm probably gonna leave the XP share on. I think at this point, I will need all of the levels that I can get. Okay, level 40, alright. You know, I should have done surf. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have done that. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, also I'm playing yet another gacha game. Shocker, I know. It's called Uma Musume, which you know, if y'all know, you know. And because the global version of it just got released, and Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do this. Then move that over. And move up. Push this down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. But because I saw other people playing it, I'm like, you know what? I want to play it myself. It looks very fun. It looks very good. So I'm like, you know what? We'll get it on Steam, and we'll play it. And goddamn, is it a lot of fun. It is so much fun. So Ace is 46, which means he'll probably have mons around my level, which is already good. Alright. And then post game, what does get everyone up to 60? So we're good for now. We're all good. Yeah. So I'm playing it on Steam, and I am having so much fun with it. I pulled quite possibly one of my favorite characters in it, which I think, funny enough, was my first 3-star in it. Which 3 stars in Mumisme is like the equivalent of a 5-star in every other gacha. And then of course SR is, 2-star, and I guess R is like a 1-star. So another gacha is like 5, 4, and 3 respectively. And I pulled her. I'm like, oh, she's pretty cool. And I started using her a little bit. Did some other pulls. They got Symboli Rudolph. Even got Bourbon is another really good one. And at the time that this episode is gonna go up, I think the new Teo McQueen banner is still going up, along with the Kitasan Black support card. But apparently it's a really good support card. I'm gonna try and go for it. Which by the time this actually goes up, I probably would have done a really big gacha session on both FGO and Uma Musume, because yes. But at first it was like, oh, first ever 3-star, and any gacha that I play, if I get like a new like tutorial thing and like pull whatever character from it, like I immediately just go, oh, I'm gonna use them whenever I can, as much as I can, because I wanna. And boy, am I glad I did, because not only did I get sucked into that, but I've also started watching the anime, and I'm probably gonna be done in like tonight. Well, not tonight, but probably like within the next week or so. I'm gonna be all caught up with the anime, and season 2 focuses mainly on Tokateo and Meijiro McQueen, because that's who I pulled was Teo, and I was like, how is season 2 gonna be good? Oh boy, I will say, because of like the latter half of season 2, oh my god, I was so hooked. I was like, you know what? I'm a Teo stan for life. No matter what happens, like she's my favorite, no matter what. And my god, it was so good. So because of that, I want to go for the new Teo on the game, along with the Kitasan support card. Is everyone just waking up on turn 1? What the hell? I mean, grass type, but sure. Knock yourself out. Unless you're setting up for fucking Swift Swim. But now, if he sends out a Firemon, I'm throwing out Ursula, and I'm gonna be like, you fool! You've only made me stronger. Yeah. So again, on the front of the gacha, I'm going to not only be pulling on the Uma Musume global banner, but I'm also going to be pulling on FGO for both Summer Castoria and Summer Melisande, because Summer Melisande's banner has just popped up. And it'll be a big session. At the moment, I'm only gonna try and go for one copy of each. Now, whenever Summer Melisande comes back, in like a couple of years, yeah, I'm gonna try to go all in, for getting her to like NP5. I'm gonna try and do that later. Which will also give me time to save until then. Like, there's really no banner on FGO for like a couple years, and that's it. So it's like, I can just be saving for a couple years to be doing like dailies and whatnot. Do events, save up, and wait until she comes back, and then just go all in. Ooh, Mega Kangaskhan. You know what? Let's hope that it doesn't have a ghost move, a dark move. Otherwise, I will be upset. I will be very upset. Okay, crunch should be physical, which means it won't do as much damage, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. If you thought I was gonna go for that, you're so mistaken. Like, I'm not gonna risk that. It can still crit and knock me out. Like, nah. No. I would be dumb if I did that. All right, no confusion. Let's go. Let's go! Yeah, your Mega Kangaskhan can't save you now, Archie. If that is indeed who you are. Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Thank you for the money. So yeah, we'll end on getting the legendary, because all we gotta do is after this is go straight to Sutopolis and go down and just go there, because I'll use the Master Ball. Just get it done and over with. Because like once we get to like post game, you know, we'll have quite a bit of money after we fight the Elite Four, and you know, we'll have a lot of Ultra Balls, we'll have all this other stuff. So, we'll have quite a bit to have to catch with. So, out of the potential list of legendaries that we can get, I'm just more hoping for, you know, if it stays a Kyogre, it'd be awesome. If it's a Groudon, I'll be happy with it. Rayquaza is my number one option to have, because I would love that. But any other legendary I'd be okay with is like Dialga. Giratina would be a good one. I think what else. I guess Lugia would be a good one. Ho-Oh would be a good one. Ho-Oh I actually wouldn't mind. Since, you know, it'll be a good fire type to have. So it won't be bad. But I guess Zekrom, Reshiram would be good. Let's see what else. Raikou wouldn't be a bad option, Entei wouldn't be either. I think they were like Zekrom, Reshiram, like fire and electric would be good to have. Xerneas or Yveltal would be pretty good. Zygarde would be awesome to have. Because, you know, ground type would be so good. Deoxys wouldn't be bad either because we'll have multiple forms. And be able to check out which ability is the best one. Yeah, we gotta get to Cytopolis. Because we don't get the ability to fly above until we get done with the final gym. I just gotta make sure I know how to get there first. I think we have to go this way. I think we have to dive. I think. Oh, why? If you were my encounter before, I would have loved it. Alright, never mind. It has a shadow tag. And I can't swap out either because of shadow tag. So as much as I would love to be able to just knock it out super quick, I can't. Okay, so that was out. Which here's the thing. If I were able to even get a Sylveon, like at least we know what its ability is now. So that way... we can... I think I gotta dive around here, I think. Yeah... maybe. Anyway. Diving encounter. Okay then. Why, hello there. Now, your stats should make you survive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you'll take another sleep powder. And then we'll strength again. Now, I'm only gonna save the Master Ball if I really, really need it. Which, I'm gonna be real, I was not expecting to run into that right now. Cause I figured, oh, we'll dive, get the encounter, move on, go to top list, do that. Nope. So I'm gonna save the entirety of Setopolis, Cave of Origin, all that stuff for the next episode, because as soon as we get to Setopolis, we're gonna wrap it up there. But oh my god. It's already been like a 45-minute recording, so... Let's go! We got it first try with an Ultra Ball, let's go! Hell yeah! And the best part is, we can get our own Mega Rayquaza in post-game. Yeah, I'm gonna nickname it. I think that's how you spell it. I think. Oh, it's a Q. Alright. I was spelling it correctly at first. Alright. Name ya Laqua. After the Rayquaza. I mean, I could have nicknamed it Lucius, but... you know what? That's, in my opinion, a much better name. Oh my god, I'm so happy we got that first and didn't run into a Cyndaquil. Which, I'm not gonna lie. A Cyndaquil would have been a good option because fire type. That's for... that's on the way to... the Sky Pillar, and we don't want to go that way yet. Which way do I go? Do we need to go back up to 128? Or do we need to keep going more over to 130? I think we need to go back up to 128. I think. And if I can find it soon, I'll just actually, you know what? No, we'll just save. We'll just save going to Cetopolis next time. So I know a bit of a weird ending, but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. So thank y'all very much for all the support on the series as always. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this episode and the series as a whole. And if you did, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. So again, don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub, all that good stuff if you did enjoy. So y'all have a good rest of your day and or night, and I will catch y'all in the next episode. But thanks again, and bye.